What's going on, guys? Dark Jedi here, bringing you some Battlefield 1 news, and I'm going to be talking about the Battlefield 1 Early Enlisters Deluxe Edition pre-orders. Now, I don't know if the pre-orders change depending on where you're pre-ordering your game from or different locations throughout the world, but this one is only going to be focusing on GameStop's pre-orders. So if anything's different elsewhere, I do apologize. I'm not covering those from those other areas because I'm not sure if they change. But I pre-ordered mine from GameStop, so that's where I'm pulling all this stuff from. But I'm not simply just reading the pre-orders on what you get off their website because that's absolutely boring and pointless. So what I'm doing actually is taking you guys throughout the world, and I'm going to be showing you guys some visuals on what we're going to be getting in the Red Baron pack as well as the Lawrence of Arabia pack. Now, there is also going to be new visual appearances on the larger vehicles in the game. So I'm also going to be trying to show you guys some visuals for that. Now, there are some that I was not able to get any type of references for me to be able to show you, but at least you guys will get about 90% of the visuals. But I do want to also put a disclaimer out there. What I show you is not 100% guaranteed of what you're going to see in the game because there's always that thing called copyright. So whatever is in public domain, whatever they have actual licenses to be able to either replicate something 110%, or they have to go and alter some things, change some designs. You know, there's a lot of legal stuff that goes into these things when they come in designing different types of aspects of the game, as well as even when it comes to guns. Sometimes you can't even use the real name of the guns, which really stinks. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and take a field trip around the world. We're going to start this off with the Red Baron pack. So within the Red Barons pack, you're going to get a vehicle package, which is the Red Barons triplane, a sidearm for the Red Barons P08, and an emblem for the Red Barons flyer pin. Now, what makes the Red Baron so special or iconic to have in Battlefield 1 is the Red Baron, which is the English name. There's a German name because it's just really long and I can't pronounce it because I can't even speak German. But the Red Baron was a German fighter pilot with the Imperial German Army Air Service. Tried saying that 20 times fast. And that was during the First World War. Now, he is considered the ace of aces of the war and being officially credited with 80 air combat victories. So that right there will give you the confidence that once you jump into that Red Baron, you are going to feel empowered and you're going to take out everyone in the sky. And guys, that is an awesome feeling. So more power to you. Go ahead and get some more victories to add to the Red Baron's belt. As I mentioned before, you're also going to get the Red Baron's P08 sidearm. Now, I don't know very much information on this type of handgun, but I'm going to assume it's a single fire based on trigger pull. And I do not know the max capacity that you can have for the actual clip, but it still looks completely awesome to be able to have, and I'm really interested to see just how well this really performs. And lastly is the Red Baron's flyer pin. Now, I am not able to find any visuals for this. Every time I type this into Google, I always get the cross type of emblem that you see on the planes, so I'm thinking that's what it is, but we'll have to wait and see what Battlefield 1 has to show us for that, because I have no idea what that one's going to look like. Alright, so we're going to move over to the Lawrence of Arabia pack, where you're going to get the horse, which is the Lawrence of Arabia's Black Stallion. You're going to get a weapon, the Lawrence of Arabia's SMLE. Sidearm will be the Lawrence of Arabia's Jambaya. I may have said that wrong. Maybe. And then you have the emblem of Lawrence of Arabia emblem. So let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. So starting this off, we're going to take a look at the Lawrence of Arabia's Black Stallion, which we already see in the very beginning of the trailer where the soldier is in the desert riding on a horse with a sword. So we already knew we were getting horses, but it's nice to know that we're going to get some type of new visual appearance for the horse. It's not going to just be a black stallion, so I'm really curious as to what they will do. Maybe they'll give it like a full body dress or something. Very interesting to see. As long as they don't braid the hair on the horse. Next is the Arabia's SMLE. And according to my source, which was really hard to find, by the way, so I'm not really sure how accurate this is, But according to my source, this whole thing stands for Short Magazine Lee Infield. And the magazine can hold up to 10 rounds and shoot accurately up to 2,200 yards. Now, if you look at the image on the screen, the weapon seems pretty long, so maybe that 2,200 yards is pretty accurate. I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem like it can hold a lot either. So maybe this source is pretty accurate. Who knows? We'll have to wait until we play the game to really find out, but at least you guys have a visual of it. Let's take a look at the sidearm, which is going to be the Arabia's Jimbaya, and I may be saying it wrong. I do apologize. I don't mean to butcher names here, but it's a dagger. That's basically what it is. It's a really cool looking dagger. There's so many variations of it, and I love melee weapons. They make the game challenging, and I can't wait to go ahead and jump in and catch people off guard. So watch your back, because I'm coming for you. And lastly, we're going to take a look at the Arabia's emblem. It's a basic emblem, which you can choose to use if you want to, because you're going to get it when you get the Early Enlisters Deluxe Edition. And it's basically going to have a palm tree, some daggers, and words at the bottom. Don't know what the words mean, but it's there for you if you want to use it. Don't have to, but it's there for you. Alright guys, I am almost done, I promise you. I just gotta talk about the new visual appearances on the largest vehicles in the game. And that is the Frontline Camouflage Train, which I could not find any visuals for, which is really disappointing because I wanted to see it. And then there's the Night Raid Airship, which is that giant ship that you see in the trailer. And the guy look up in the sky is like, WTF, what the heck is that? It's that giant ship that we saw. Or you can just think of it as a giant blimp, because it's that times like a lot, because the blimp's kind of small. And then you have the dazzling Camouflage Dreadnought, which is a ship that goes in the water and it's covered in stripes. Like, I swear I'm looking at a zebra that is in the ocean. That's what it looks like. And I'm like, okay, I don't know where anything is on this thing, but cool. It's like an illusion. Is that how we were planning this? Because otherwise someone got their paint scheme wrong when they were told to go and paint the ship. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it that I wanted to share with you, because I was going through this and I was thinking to myself, man, this seems cool, but I have no idea what any of this stuff is. So I decided to go and research it, look it up, and I was like, oh, well, that stuff's pretty interesting. So I figured I'd go and share it with you guys, and that's why we're here today. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you disliked it, give it a thumbs down, and let me know how I can improve future videos. Also, if you are new to the channel, make sure you read the information in the video description, and don't forget to also hit that subscribe button. And guys, if you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button with that little gear next to it. That way you guys can always get notified through email when new videos are up. But I will see you guys in future videos and in future streams. And as always, thanks for watching, take care, and keep being awesome.